Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music number 1192. This is a call-in Friday. Yes, let's get it. Cheers to you. Glad to see you here. Oh, man, we're going to have some fun today. Call-ins are ready. I got everything set up, so we're ready to go. Good morning to you. I'm going to do a quick song here to kick us off on this Coffee and Music, and then we're going to get to some call-ins. So if you have something made or engraved by Twisted Willow Fabrication from my store, all you got to do is scan it and hit that Zoom link in the Boots and Ballads Vault, and you can join in on this beautiful Friday. This is a shorty. This is an old song called Wreck of the Old 97. They gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind time. Oops. There we go. This is not the 38, it's the old 97, and you must put her in dispenser on time. So he turned and he said to his tired, greasy firemen, shovel on a little more coal. And when we reach those White Oak Mountains, you can watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville on a line with a 3-mile grade. It was on this grade that he lost his air brakes. You can see what a jump he made. He was going down the grade and making 90 miles an hour when his whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. A message arrived at Washington Station, and this is how it read. Those two brave men who pulled old 97 are laying in Danville dead. But they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not the 38, it's the old 97, and you must put her in dispenser on time. Yeah, there we go. We're kicking it off with the wreck of the old 97 there. Making sure that we got all our settings right. You probably heard the difference there. I got this one button here in Zoom that's like original sounds for musicians and started off. I forgot to click it off, but we're getting it. Good morning, Landon. How's it going? Brian in the house. Good morning to you, Thor's Mike, Nate Messler, TGIF, Mom. That's what I'm talking about. Ozonated Oil. Cheers to you, Hector G. Yo. From Irving, Texas. Deuterish. Good morning, Keith. Tanawaski, good morning. Harry, Nova, let's get it. Let's see some cowboy boots. Yeah, I want to know what boots you guys are rocking here. Put it in the live chat, but let's see who we got calling in right now. We got Mr. Lee Hodge on deck, so let's get Lee Hodge from Pete's Clothing and Hodge Bootery in here. Good to see you guys this morning. For my boots today, speaking of Pete's Clothing Hodge Bootery, I got the R. Watsons here. This is the 8024 with the Benedictine cowhide leather, super soft. Whew. Comes in B width, so I really like wearing this one. You can get it from Pete's Clothing and Hodge Bootery. Remember to use my name to save 10%. How's it going, Lee? Good to see you.
Real good, Jeremiah. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Hey, I can hear you this week, so that's good.
It's working.
Making progress. Got the denim hat working. Love it. Is that the denim one or is that the gray one?
This is the gray one.
Oh, that's a good choice, too.
Flex fit, so I can wear it on the Harley.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers. Love that mug. How's it going, Lee?
good.
What boots are those?
Hondo.
Hondo.
Maple
Those are the
Rough
Maple Roughouts. How you liking them so far?
Real good. They're breaking in well.
Nice. Nice. Are you stocking those now at the store too?
No, you know how we are. We're all over the place. These were for me. I saw that they were supposed to be in stock with Phil, and they still took 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I mean, the pandemic ruined that whole line of supply chain and everything, and I mean, that seems to be like the normal now.
Right.
What heel do you have on that?
It's more of a walking heel, but it's got the spur ledge.
Nice. Do you prefer that heel? That's kind of what I wanted to ask everybody today, like a question of the day or something, to try that out. Like the preferred heel size. Is that your preferred heel size?
I'm more of a walking heel.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no doubt. It's good for being on the feet all day.
But there's a lot of guys that come in and they want the full riding heel.
No doubt. No doubt. What do you got going on today? Are you in South Dakota or are you in Albuquerque?
I'm in South Dakota. Got to run down and fix a water leak at my mom's place, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings, depending on how that goes. Be in the store tomorrow with Sheila.
Nice.
So,
nice. Hopefully it's not too bad of a leak. Hopefully not too much damage or anything.
my brother said that I should be able to handle it.
Okay. Good. That's good news. So you're going to be in the store this weekend. If anybody's going through Belle Fourche, stop into Pete's Clothing Hodge Bootery.
Absolutely. Love to see you.
You got any special Memorial Day weekend sales or any events going on this weekend?
Just 10% off for all Jeremiah people.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a regular deal too.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Lee, for calling in. I appreciate you. Keep up the great work.
You bet. You too, buddy.
Everybody loves hearing from you and seeing what you guys are doing there at Pete's Clothing week in and week out.
You bet. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Anytime. See ya. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, Lee Hodge in the house. That was awesome. He's rocking those Hondo Maple Roughouts. What a great look, and you gotta love Hondos as well. I'm rocking the R. Watsons is what these are. R. Watsons today, the 8024. You can get R. Watsons and Hondo boots from Pete's Clothing Hodge Bootery. Remember, you can always save 10% when you mention me, either when you walk in the store, email them, DM them on social media, or just call them up. And they do ship internationally, guys. So if you're looking for stores that carry Hondos or R. Watsons, Anderson Beans, Rios of Mercedes, Justin's, Ariats, Pete's Clothing has them, and they will ship internationally to you if you are overseas and you're looking for some of those boots. Good to see you guys this morning. Harry Nova is rocking some R. Watson boots as well. That's what I'm talking about. Great way to start the weekend with some Hondos, Nate. The 3416s, that's what I'm talking about. And 3416s for Brian, too. You got the Pete's hat, Brian? Nice, that's what I'm talking about. I saw George call in. So if you call back in, George, we'll get you in here and have you on for a few. Boss is gone, you say. The 2670. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good choice. Neil, good afternoon to you. Rocking those Olathe CB7s today. Yes. Good choice, good choice. I forgot to ask Lee if he had any requests for songs. But he likes Home on the Range usually, so it's probably a good day for that. Isn't that new? Aren't those caps cool? It looks really good on Brian with that epic beard that he's got. He shared a picture in the Facebook group. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group yet, we have some fun over there too. Short link to it is jeremiahcraig.com/bootgroup and then it just takes you to Facebook. Jim Bob's got those Tony Lama pythons today. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Vintage Imperial tan boots for Alan. That's a good rockin'. Depends on what you use for heels. Yeah, it depends. Heel height always depends on what you're gonna be doing in them. Some of the taller ones are better for actual cowboy work. Some of the lower ones are better for walking around everyday sort of thing. George Strait's the man. Here's Home on the Range. Thanks for jumping on today, Lee. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, and seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. How often that night when the heavens are bright from the light of the glittering stars, I stood there amazed and wondered as I gazed, does their glory exceed that of ours? Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, and as seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Little Home on the Range. Let's go. We got George here. We got George lined up. George Denton in the house, rocking those Hondo 2670s. Let's get him in here. Yo, we got George Denton in the house. The boss is gone on Friday. Yes. And that means he gets to wear boots today at work. Let's go. Choosing the Jeremiah, the Hondo boots, the 2670. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for the super chat tip. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers, cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thorsmite says, my wife is kicking the vintage Kansas Olathe green bovine. Oh, dude. And you're in the ML Letty bovine dark brown? Jeez. You guys are stepping strong today for real. That's how you step into the weekend right there. Hey, George, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You leaving your camera off for this one?
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Sounds like me pretty much every day of the week. All we can do is just try our best every day.
Well, I've got my Jeremiah Craig coffee cup at work.
Oh,
It's
well,
filled.
if you can figure out how to turn the camera on, we'd love to see it.
Oh, jeez. I'm an old man. This is way over me.
I know. I switched up the platforms on you. You had it the first week, and then I got to go and switch it up on you. Thanks for calling in, George. I appreciate you. The mug isn't picking up the code for you. Sometimes, if it's just the camera, Lionel. Sometimes if it's the camera, then you might have to download an actual QR code reader. Because I've had trouble scanning the codes with just my camera, and then I open up a QR reader, and then it works a lot better. So try if you haven't actually download a QR reader. Sometimes that helps quite a bit. Sometimes that helps quite a bit. So let me know if that. It's actually pronounced Tamavisky. Tamavisky. Oh, okay. So it's the W. Tamavisky. Thank you for that ozonated oil. Tamavisky. Appreciate that. Oh, we lost George. I switched up the recording, switched up the streaming process on him, and we just can't get it. Gotta polish the name. Tamavisky. I like it. I like that better anyway, so thank you. Thank you, Tanavisky. Thank you, Keith Tarnavisky. I'll get it. Thank you, Keith, for the super chat tip. Appreciate it. All right. Well, we'll see if we can't get George back in here in a little bit. In the meantime, I'll play another song. If you guys have codes, scan them, and we'll get you in here for coffee and music call-ins. If you want to get in on this and call in, head on over to the store and pick something up from the Vault Access area. It's made by Twisted Willow Fabrications, so that includes like belt buckles, mugs. I got keychains in there, say old boots got soul on them and things like that. So it's a great way to support me and keep this channel going. If you like what I do here week in and week out, switching. I'm trying to change things up a little bit here this year. Getting some hiccups along the way with things like this, but I think it's gonna be for the best when it's all said and done. Let's do some two drovers. Yo, Phil, how's it going? In Leon, Mexico. Man, Phil, we were just talking about you. We had Lee Hodge on here, and he was wearing his Hondo Maple Roughouts. Phil, if you brought something with the code on it, call in. I'm gonna play some two drovers. I found myself in Boise in the springtime of 16, when two well-known famous drovers come a-walking up to me, saying, "How you doing, young fellow, and how would you like to go spend the summer pleasant on the trail of the buffalo?" Well, me being out of work right then, to the drovers I did say, "If I may be bold, I have been told all the buffalo have gone away. But if you pay good wages and transportation to and fro, I guess I could go with you on the trail of the buffalo." course, we pay good wages and transportation too, if you'll agree to stay with us until the season's through. But if you do get weary and you try to run away, there'll be no one else to save you, and you'll also lose your pay. So with all that flattering talking, we signed up quite a team, and the papers treated them like the only two drovers on the scene. And our trip, it was a pleasant one as we hit the Westwood Road to find success at behest of these two here that drove. But then our pleasures ended and our troubles soon began, as these two drovers argued over views of food and hunting land. So the team split up into two even halves and started fighting over everything that came up on our path. And as we all had feared, the time of Buffalo had ended, even though one said that it could be great again. And so they changed the game, they changed the rules and the fear. We all thought of the future, but it was no longer clear. And when the working season ended, those drovers had made up and explained under smiles the team's fighting cost too much. So with all the season's pay, the two turned to go, but the team arose to leave their bones with those of the buffalo. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Little two drovers. We got Brian in here. Let's get Brian in. Yo, Brian. I see George jumping in and out. Hopefully we can figure it out. If not, George, send me a message and we'll figure it out for you. We'll help you get in here. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys today. Thank you, Carlos. Good to see you, Primas. Yo, we got Phil in the house. Phil from Hondo Boots. Cheers, guys. Hoping you guys have a spectacular Friday. How's it going, Brian? Everybody's got that Pete's clothing and Hodge Bootery hats. And, oh, you got the shirt, too. You got your audio on? Yeah, buddy. I can't hear you, though, is the only thing. Can anybody else hear Brian? Old boots got soul. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to see if I could ask you to I got no audio from you, Brian. Yeah, Keith says he can't hear you either. But you got the vintage mug. That's what I'm talking about. That's the first mug that I ever had. That's the first mug I ever had. Try to turn your audio on. Man, Zoom must be much harder to use than Google Meet. But Zoom just has better audio. Wave your hands. Okay, thanks for the help, guys. Thanks for the help. We're getting it figured out. We're getting them in here. There we go. I hear you. I can't see you now, but I hear you.
There.
Yo, we got you. Yes.
Holy turnout. That was good.
We got you. Thanks for hanging with us. Nice hat. How you liking it?
Oh man, it's perfect. My wife says it's even better than on the picture.
Yes. Are you gonna add more curve to it? You're gonna leave it like that? I had to add more curve to mine.
I just let them wear it the way they want to.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to curve a whole lot more with this fat head.
Yeah, or, I don't have a big beard like you do, or else I might be able to leave mine a little bit more flat, but I generally like to, really get mine curved.
Well, I have kind of a round, Charlie Brown face if you take away the beard. So, the curve doesn't work as well.
It looks great. It looks great just the way it is. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, and the first time me, Hatch, and I talked, we laughed that we would avoid the same barber.
When is the last time you went to a barber? I see you got really long hair there too.
It's been a couple of years.
Just a couple years. Who needs them? Loving the shirt too. Thank you for rocking that today.
And like I said, the belt buckle goes on every day. That's the only belt buckle I wear anymore.
You got the belt buckle too?
Yeah, that old one, the JC one.
Oh yeah,
the silver ones.
Yeah, I like the silver ones better. We just completely got rid of the brass ones just because I didn't like how they engraved and what they look like. And the other ones, they ended up selling better anyways. Like, everybody liked the silver ones or the nickel ones, whatever.
Someone's making a cameo.
Hey, Lori, how's it going?
Sorry.
How are those boots working out for you? Everybody, this is Lori. She won the R. Watson women's giveaway last month. And they arrived, and how are they feeling?
Really good.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. They're regular socks, they're boot socks, they're perfect.
Perfect. Oh, that makes me so happy. Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad it worked out with the exchange and everything.
Gotta say bye. Y'all take care.
Bye. Love it. That was so cool.
Tried to tell her the channel was PG rated, but she didn't listen to me.
Hey, that was just a little peck. That's still PG.
Okay.
So what are the boots that you got today, Brian? What are you rocking?
Oh, the 3416.
Oh, yes. Nice. Epic. They look like they're holding up real well.
Oh, they're great. These things are tanks. They'll wear through the rest of my life, probably.
I know, right? Every time I wear them, it's like, geez, what can't these withstand? It's just like they feel good, and they got that rubber midsole and everything. What was the break-in like with that rubber midsole? Was it different for you? Because it felt just maybe a little bit different for me.
Yeah, they did feel stiff walking for a while, but I don't know. I wear these every day, so I guess I didn't notice it as much as somebody might just put them on every now and then.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair.
So I like I love them. Just one of my go-to everyday boots.
Nice. And how do you feel about the heel size? It does have a little higher heel. Is it like in the range of like your favorite, or do you prefer a lower heel?
They feel pretty good to me. I have a torn plantar foot, instead of the tighter heel, I actually leave tension on it and makes it easier for me to walk.
Yep, I feel the same way, especially if you get the right width and everything. It just feels great. Did you end up with a B width on those?
No, I have. Shoot, I don't remember. I think they're the 11.5D.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably should have gone with the width, but they still just fit fine with a heavier stock.
Nice. That's great. You got any cool plans this weekend for Memorial Day?
Not so far. We haven't made any plans yet. Our anniversary is Monday, so I guess we're going to do something.
Nice. Congratulations. That's great. Awesome, Brian. Well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you. You're looking good with the hat, the shirt, and of course the vintage mug too. That I don't even have one of those anymore.
Yeah, that just sets everything off. So.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you so much. And it was great to see Lori, too. I hadn't seen her in a call before, so that was really cool. I'm glad she stopped by.
Yeah. Well, you'll have a good morning, and we'll catch you next time.
All right. Sounds good, Brian. Appreciate it. Have a great holiday weekend.
All right.
Cheers, buddy. Oh, man. I always love seeing Brian. That was so cool to see Lori, too, who won the last giveaway. Guys, the people who win the giveaways actually get the boots. It's not just something that is just for attention. People actually get boots here. So these are real giveaways, and it makes me so happy when we actually get to see the folks who win them too. It doesn't make me sad when they don't share them, because I know that they're enjoying them. It made them happy, but it's always nice to see the folks who win boots as well. Whew. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Carlos, for the super chat tip. I appreciate it. Yo, good to see you, Kevin Joyce. Ozonated Oil asks, do I ship merch down under? I'm still trying to figure out how to do that with my store online. There's a process by which I need to incorporate international shipping into the way that I do it. But I will say this, that if you don't want to wait for me to figure that out, because I do have to figure it out, and it like keeps getting pushed back with all the other stuff that's happening right now. You can go directly to Twisted Willow Fabrication, and they will help you figure out the international shipping. They have a different shipping and store platform than what I do online. So if you call them or email them, Twisted Willow Fabrication is where most of that merch comes from, except for shirts like the mugs, the belt buckles, things like that, boot jacks. They will figure out the international shipping for you and make that happen. So if Keith, if Oz Oil, if you guys are sick and tired of me waiting to figure out how to actually make that happen online, and I mean, this is the third one of these streams, and I'm still getting used to the technology. So technology is still something that I'm still trying to figure out every day because it changes so much. But if you're sick and tired of waiting for me, just email twistedwillowfabrication@gmail.com and ask them about shipping and getting a belt buckle or mug or something like that, and they will figure it out for you so that you don't have to go through my website and my store that I haven't figured it out yet. So they'll help out with the process of that. They told me that they would be happy to do that. So if you're done waiting, definitely go to twistedwillowfabrication.com or email them at twistedwillowfabrication@gmail.com and tell them Jeremiah Craig said you will help me with international shipping, and they will. So that's the best way to do it for international shipping right now. That's the best way to do it right now. Yeah, it just happened like this past week, Keith. It just happened. It was like my parents run Twisted Willow Fabrication. They do most of my merch. They engrave this. I don't know if you saw the reel that I put up earlier this week, but my mom engraves everything. She engraves everything, and my dad makes the boot jacks. My dad makes the boot jacks. So he invented this foldable boot jack with me. I was like, hey, Dad, during the pandemic, I was like, hey, can you make a foldable boot jack? And he said, let me try. So this is what he came up with. So it's all made right there. Family business, it's all good. And actually, I'll have a video of that features my mom. And she's going to be reviewing a pair of Anderson Bean boots with me while in the shop engraving belt buckles, engraving keychains, engraving mugs, and things like that. So it's pretty cool. It's cool. Passing the buck to Mom. You know it, Lee. You know it. You know it. In fact, the video where that I'm editing, I think your keychain, Lee, that's featured in that video that's coming up. So I'm gonna try to finish up the editing for that this week and this weekend to get that out into the vault next week. That's my hope. Fingers crossed. We got George in here. Let's get him in. We got George for another try. Let's go, George. Let's go, George. Let's go, George. We can do this. Oh, we lost him. Bummer. We'll get it. We'll get it. We will get it. All right. Let's do some commandeer here. And I think this will be my last one. Hopefully we can get George in here. And if we can't get George in here, I'll jump. Oh, there's George. We're going to try again. Boom. Let's get him in here. Let's get him in. All right. Connecting to audio. We're getting it. George did a flyby. We got him in here. He's pulling in for the landing. Good to see you, John. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's go. If you guys want to call in, the code, scan the code on merch like this mug if you purchase this mug. And if you haven't yet, go to jeremiahcraig.com/store. And once you're in the store, there's a menu up at the top, says Vault Access. Anything in that Vault Access area of the menu will get you access to not only calling in on these Friday Coffee Music call-in episodes, but also you can see videos early and you get extra entries into every single giveaway. So you can trade your one entry for 7, lucky number 7, and that has made a huge difference in some people winning boots. It has made a difference several times, not every time, but it does make a difference and increase your chances quite a bit. So it's worth it. Every single giveaway, you might find yourself in a brand new pair of boots. Next giveaway is coming up here in a few weeks, so get ready, and it's gonna be an epic one too. All right, I want to do some Benjamin Gunn. Oh, we got George. Okay, one more try on George, and then I'm gonna play this song. Let's go, George. We got this, George. We got this. Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you, George. And the camera is there. We got you. Yes. Oh, he's so relieved. If we were in the other one, I'd definitely do the winner cheer button. Yes, cheers. Cheers. We don't do that one. Don't show the code.
Oh,
You're giving it away.
I need a stiff drink.
It is Friday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Zoom has been treating you like that.
That's all right. Listen, I switched from an Android to the iPhone so I can continue a learning process, keep the mind young.
That's what I'm talking about. And you got here. How you feeling? Are you feeling younger or are you feeling older now?
I'm feeling younger.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
Thank you for sticking with it.
Anyway, thank you for staying here.
Cheers. Cheers. You're going to need some more coffee, too.
That's my next step.
Nice. Nice. How those Hondos treating you, the 2670s?
Hondos are good. I wear the only pair of black boots I have, so I have to wear black boots. But I will be getting a new pair of black boots next month because Rujo's coming out with a pair of black Python.
Oh, I saw those. Those look so good. Those look so
Yeah.
sweet. What are they named?
It's a Zeke,
Okay.
Zeke, and they're coming out with another color, but they haven't said what that color is yet.
Whoa. And you're the moderator for the Ruho group, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah, someday you see what I do. I'm a security guard. Most of the days it's slow as the dickens here. So I'm sitting here one day and I said, yeah, let's start a Facebook group for Ruho. And it's kind of taken off. Kind of surprised me.
Yeah, it has. And I'm sure you guys got a bunch of new members too with that Takova's flop there, the big mistake that they did with the Python boots, because then everybody was like, wait, Ruho has Python boots, the exact style that I was looking for, right? And then everybody flocked over there.
You're absolutely right. All of a sudden there was a rash of people, and the only thing in common was the only group was Takova's.
Yep. Did they see a bunch of sales from that because of the Takova's mistake? Ruho had the exact sort of style that Takova's was supposed to release, but then it was completely different. So then everybody went to Ruho. Do you think that made a big difference there, or was it just like as a following?
That was one of it, but there was one recently where a guy, I think it was a Takova's post on their group about what boots do they want next. And I don't know if you see in our group, but Cole put a picture in the group of what the new black Zeeks are going to look like. And somebody copied that picture and put it in a Takova's feed.
Uh-huh.
And that got us like probably 20, 25 in the last week.
Whoa. Nice. That's a good.
I can't believe they let that stay that long.
Well, it's run by the people. It's run by the people, right? That's the whole point of the groups.
Yeah. We did have one moderator from Takova's try to join, but we said no thank you.
Oh. It's a private group, or can you see it public post but just not like and post?
Yeah, you can't share. I mean, we're like Jeremiah Craig.
Okay.
Your boot group. We have the same rights pretty much.
Okay, cool. That's a good way to do it. I got there slowly. I started out we all started out being like, okay, it's a public space, but then we sort of, drew it back and made more rules as folks gave us feedback. So it's been a very give and take experience where, the group says this is what we want, so then we change it. And it's been really cool, and I love it. I think it's some of the greatest experiences and connections that are happening on Facebook, for me anyways, are through that group.
Well, the big help for starting the Facebook group and getting the rules and all that, and I can't remember his name, but the gentleman who does Lone Star Boot review,
Nick Ryan.
Yes. I sent him a Facebook message and I said, would you just mind advertising this for some of your people? Because I knew he just did a review on Ruho boots. And next thing I know, he's like, yeah, let's step me up, make me up. And I come in and he's got it all set up. So I owe him a lot.
Yeah, me too. He's been such a help to my channel as well. It's been great. It's kind of a bummer that he's had to go back to the office place after the pandemic and make less content, because we definitely miss him out here.
Yeah. For sure.
So what is the it's Ruho Boot Group.
Ruho Boot Enthusiasts.
Ruho Boot Enthusiasts on Facebook.
Yes.
So everybody, if you're into Ruho boots, you want to see what they're releasing, especially this, because I saw the black Python, because I'm in the group too. I saw that black Python and it looks awesome. It looks so good. You gotta check it out and join the Ruho Boot Enthusiast group on Facebook.
Well, right now too, Cole is giving away a free pair of boots for anybody who, like, say, if you make a post in the month of May Then next month there'll be a drawing for everybody who made a post to see who gets a free pair of boots.
Whoa. And there's only a few days left. That sounds like a great deal. Like you got
Yeah, and we got a big restock coming the first part of June.
restock on which kind of boots?
Pretty much every one of them. They're almost all sold out. And it comes down to a supply chain. It was too expensive to do a partial resupply, so they waited, and they're doing a big full resupply.
Whoa. That's awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. So the black Python Zeke boot is next on your list.
That's as soon as I see it up there, man, it's gone.
Nice. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to hear what you think of them. And I hope to see pictures of them, not only in the Ruho boot group, but in my group too. I hope that you post the pictures.
I always do, buddy.
Nice. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. So we got to talk about the heel heights. What's your favorite heel height?
1.75 inches.
1.75 inches. All right. So those Hondos are a little bit higher than that, though. The Hondo 2670s. How you feel about those?
I feel they're okay.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't wear this every day, but when I wear these, I'm expecting it, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. That's fair. It's a nice change every once in a while. You get to be like, okay, it's Friday. I'm a little like a 1/4 of an inch taller. Feeling good, especially when the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, George. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for being patient and figuring it out on your end. And I'm glad we got you in here.
Thank you, man. Enjoy it always.
Right back at you. Have a great rest of your day and a great Memorial Day weekend.
All right, buddy. You too.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. We got another call in here from Saifola. Let's go. Let's bring him in here. Truck driver extraordinaire all over the United States. Maybe Canada, too. We'll get him in here. This is his first time on Coffee Music Call-Ins. Let's go. Cheers to you guys. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee Music number 1192. This is a call-ins. We're trying to do call-ins every Friday. I think we finally hit it here. Third time's a charm with the audio and the call-in feature here, just because the audio is just a little bit better for music here on Zoom. It's got that little button. So thanks for being patient with me while I figure out which platform is best to use, and also figuring out how it works with my technology on this end. Last week was such a bummer. Last week was just not good for me overall. This week was much better. We all have those weeks, right? Last week was just one of those weeks for me. But this week, we're getting it done. Much better. Ozonated Oil asks, am I planning to make another collaboration boot in the near future? Yes, I am. Hey, how's it going, Saifola? He's connecting to audio right now. We're getting him in here. Still says it's connecting to audio. We're getting you on the road. Man. Good to see you. Just getting that audio connected. We're almost there. Gotta wear the blackjacks this week. That's what I'm talking about. That always makes it better. Yeah, especially those snakeskins. You got it, Brian. You know it. Just waiting for that audio to connect. I see it just got those. Oh, we got you. I hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, there you are.
How's it going? Am I saying your name right, Saifola?
It's Saifullah.
Saifullah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for correcting me there. Saifullah, how's your day going so far?
It's pretty good. Pretty easy day. I got 2 loads out of Lansing, Michigan, out to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it's pretty easy going.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good way to go for a holiday weekend Friday.
Right?
You got Monday off?
I do.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for calling in. What are the boots that you got today? Are you able to wear cowboy boots while driving?
I'm wearing area work boots. We require steel toe at work, so.
That's fair. That's fair. Nice. Are they lace up or are they like the work hogs?
Oh, the work hogs are the Sierra. They got the electric, the steel toe.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar. Nice. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The short shaft.
Gets it done. Simple work boot.
Oh yeah.
So, what are you thinking about these days with Western wear, cowboy boots? Anything on your mind? Anything like you got your eye on in particular?
Well, I'm really interested in elephant boots, and the last time we went live, this is for recommendation. So I'm actually planning on calling into Tim's Boots about their custom.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Custom blackjacks. Do you know which leather you would choose?
I know the safari gray really stuck to me, but I'm not sure how well that'll go with their clothes. So I'm thinking it could be like the vintage pink or chestnut.
A chestnut color, like a brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, gray can go with several different things, especially that elephant texture. It looks great, but brown is just like it just goes with everything, right? You just can't go wrong with it at all.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it. I don't really have any authentic cowboy boots, so.
Well, blackjack is about as authentic as it gets for real, and just know that they are already tough to break in from the beginning, just because of the thickness of the outsole. Let me show you. So the thickness of the outsole, it's thicker than a lot of other boot brands, right? So it's pretty stiff and difficult to break in down here, and then you're also going with the elephant up here, so it might be one of the most difficult boot break-ins, but once it's done, like, you're gonna love it and it's gonna last forever, man.
Heck yeah. Yeah, you said when I asked you how they did in your last that it would be I kind of take it as a chicken.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good perspective.
Yeah. But plus I'm drunk, I figured I could wear it well, and then I'll put on my work boots when I have something. But
That's what I don't know if you have met or talked with Moses Miller yet. He's been in here before. He's one of the moderators of the Facebook group. That's what he does when he's driving. He has a special pair of boots that he just wears when he's driving, and then he switches out when he gets out of the truck to unload or gas up or whatever.
okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Just his truck boots. Doesn't even wear them outside the truck.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to call in, and I really appreciate your videos. You've been teaching me a whole lot there, man, and wanted to say hi. Thank you.
I appreciate you calling in. It means so much. I'm wishing you a spectacular day. I'm hoping that the day stays easy for you and that you enjoy the long holiday weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Do I get a song request?
Yeah, of course. What do you want to hear?
I think it's Romeo and Juliet.
You got it. Coming right up.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, man. Thanks for calling in.
You too.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Oh, man, that was so cool. That's so cool. All right, he wants to hear Romeo y Julietas. One for my Romeo Julietas. That'll be the last one here today. thank you so much for calling in, guys. I really appreciate it. Makes my day to talk to you guys, to see you guys. You know, a lot of times I just see you in the live chat, so it's really cool to put faces to names, to learn how to pronounce your names, because I just take a stab in the dark. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes, like, there's those weeks where it's like, wow, he got my name right. And then, like today, I'm not getting anybody's pronunciations right. So it's nice to get you on here and see your faces, learn how to say your names, and just chat in general. So thank you all for jumping in and joining here on Coffee Music Call-Ins. So let's do it. This is One for My Romeo e Julietas. Thank you for the request. Ha! Oh yeah, good choice. I'm feeling it already. I'm familiar with your kind, my friend, and it's unlikely you'll have a respectable end. But me, I'm a businessman, and I know life like this cigar in my hand. Too many people don't know if you cut it too high, it will unravel and leave you dry. I keep one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Man, I thought you were smarter than this. My only interests are cigars and interest. You're good for it is all you say, but you ain't won nothing since that horse Lucky Day. And so you see my dilemma now, and the need for collateral before you leave town. I keep one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Yeah. I'm beginning to get impatient here as you compromise my wealth, yeah. Since you don't use those fingers for counting cash, I guess I will just help myself. You see, part of my living come from gambling on the gamblers, and I like to keep those who keep a good handle. But you've been a bad hand, so I'll give you a bad hand instead of folding you and making you a dead man. If you're still looking to leave here with green, you better be willing to part with your pinkies. Yeah, while I wait for you to make some digits, you have to leave some digits here with me. I keep one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us, but I will make sure that you come back to see us. Yeah. Woo! Yes, let's go. One for my Romeo y Julietas. That's on the album Life is for Taking Chances. And it's sure for taking chances this weekend. Let's go. It's Friday. We closed out the week strong. Let's finish it out here. And then we got 3-day weekend here. 3-day weekend for those of you in the United States. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have something great planned. It looks like great weather all across the United States. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys are thinking about taking advantage of some of these weekend deals on boots, remember that I got promo codes. I got them for timsboots.com, Jeremiah Craig 1. At checkout to save you 10%. I got them at Carter's Boots, Jeremiah Craig for 10% off. And they're still doing a 30% off Hondos. If you use my code at cartersboots.com with Jeremiah Craig ! Through the rest of May. So only a few more days left on that promotion over at Carter's Boots, and I know they're starting to run out of sizes from that, so definitely get on it as soon as possible. So you never know. You never know. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee and Music, number 1192. Call in Friday. We're going to do it all over again next Friday. And if you want to call in, don't forget to get your merch that's made by Twisted Willow Fabrication up there in Geneseo, New York. Head on over to my store, jeremiahcraig.com/store. And when you get there, you'll see Vault Access in the menu. Hit that link, and anything in there comes with a code on it, and you will be able to get access into the Boots and Ballads Vault, where you get to see videos early, extra entries into giveaways, and you get to join these call-ins every Friday. We're going to keep it going because it's a lot of fun. Love you guys so much. Kick ass, take names, and have a little fun this weekend, and I'll see you guys around. Cheers! Have a good one. Fill up those coffee mugs. Let's go!